What's good, y'all? Let me see, I'm at work. Great morning, great morning. I'm not the person, I remember I had, to me, it was a disagreement, but the other person on the other end wanted it to be an argument. So, hold on, y'all. All right. So to me, it was a disagreement, but to the person on the other end, it was an argument, which they were trying not to say that it was an argument, but constantly kept throwing low blows. So that's where it becomes, disrespectful, and you are arguing with me because you're trying to say mean things, nasty things to make me react and keep it going, which I fed into. But I didn't feed into it as bad as I think, because it wasn't like you throw something at me and then I throw something at you. It was more so they were throwing things at me, like telling me I'm wrong for the things that they threw at me, but then I would return with an example of when they did it in my face. And I became the worst person in the world, giving real examples of how you just tried to call me out on something that you're very much been doing yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's very important to check yourself before you check someone else. Because me, I'm a Virgo. We have like a freaking library in our head. We have stories, we remember things, we save hella things in our phone. I have text messages from years ago, okay? So it's just like, when you really, like, I get it, because not really, because I'm not with the low blow throwing situations. When I am having an disagreement with people, I'm literally trying to get you to get into my shoes and understand my side. That's it. I'm not trying to be right. I'm not trying to be right. But I guess sometimes trying to get you to understand my side, getting into my shoes, can come off as I want you to agree with me. And that is not how I was trying to get people to ever understand me when we're having a disagreement. Ever, ever, ever. I've been told that I'm the type of person that's going to argue with you until you side with me. That was never my intention. I do apologize if that's how it came off and that's how you took it. But no, I just wanted you to understand my side and step into my shoes and understand where I'm coming from. But anywho, I am being led to, yeah, I've literally been on this journey with, trying to become the best version of myself. 360. You grew up in church, and I'm not going to speak for everyone else. I'm only going to speak for myself. I grew up in church, and you watching all the adults praising the Lord, and you just like, as kids, we don't understand that because we're under mommy and daddy's roof. You know what I'm saying? They're not letting things hit us. You know what I'm saying? Some kids do experience going through things, but may not understand having a relationship with God and how he can get you through things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as a kid, we don't understand that much. But once you become an adult and you've lived and you've done things that, at church you were told you shouldn't be doing. Sometimes church be over exaggerating what you should not be doing, but some things you were told what you should not be doing and you did it. So those are things that I have taken upon myself to unlearn doing. I've stopped doing a lot of stuff that I was not supposed to be doing. Yeah, so like I was saying, I stopped doing a lot of stuff. As a child, you have the freedom to mess up, okay? Some kids don't have the opportunity to grow up and undo their mess ups. Unfortunately, it is very sad. They don't have that chance to do it. But when you do have that chance to do it, you're supposed to take it into your own hands and unlearn the things you're not, you know, the bad habits. Like, it is our responsibility once you become an adult and you learn right from wrong, because we knew right from wrong, but you know, we really didn't believe it. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, like, I am not where I used to be. I'm not where I used to be. A lot has changed in my life. Like, y'all know I got a podcast. We have not been recording, not because we broke up, or like, we definitely still be having our little brunches together, going out to dinner, eat lunch, whatever. We still be doing that. We got our group chat, we communicate, we still together very much. We just all been going through different things in our lives where it's been taking an effect on what we need to do. Plus, we're trying to do a million things at once. You know, you can't do a million things at once. It's very, very much impossible. Very, very much impossible. But yeah, I'm just like, yeah, it is our responsibility to recognize things that we are hindering ourselves to, things that are hurting ourselves. Because let me tell you, like I said, I'm not where I came from. Okay, God has blessed me tremendously, and you know why? Because I've been building my relationship with him, let me say, since 2019, the end of 2019, 2020. Like, I already had a relationship with him. I prayed and stuff, but I wasn't, you know, like, you got to wait till you get to, I call it isolation season. Well, I hear a lot of people say isolation season, where you have nowhere to go, nobody to talk to. You get to that point, you only can talk to God. So that's when it started building stronger and stronger, because I'm like, you know, I got to a point where I'm like, things not going the way that I want them to go. And that's when I realized my life is not my life. My life is his life. He put me down here for a purpose. Everybody all the sperm cells that made it, we was the sperm cell that he written a life plan out for us. So it is our duty to figure out what that plan is. And you can't do it by yourself. You cannot do it by yourself. You have to. You have to follow him. I'm telling you, you cannot do this by yourself. I remember before I got in isolation season, I was trying to do it by myself. Even when I got in isolation season, like, this is where I'm learning. This life is not mine. I'm trying to, you know, okay, I need to do things this way. I need to do things this way. No, that's not what God was telling me to do. That was what I was telling me to do. And that's why I was not working out. That's why I was not working out. When things keep not working out for you, you either doing what you want, or you moving faster than God. So this is where the practicing patience like him. God is very patient. You got to think about how many times you hurt God in his face over and over and over again. But guess what? He still loves you, and he still blesses you. Every day you wake up, you can see, you can move, you can speak, you can hear, you can think. God has blessed you again. Okay? Because some people wake up not in their right mind. Some people wake up stuck. Some people don't wake up. You know what I'm saying? So every day you're able to do the same thing that you did yesterday, you're blessed. You're blessed. God forgave you for what you did to him in his face. So yeah, I'm just gonna be coming in, giving y'all my little 2 cents on and a little journey on how I got to where I got with building my relationship with God. I'm talking about my relationship with God, not material, because I've been figuring out the higher you go up in your relationship with God, you don't want that stuff. That stuff is not important. You know what I'm saying? You just want the well-being of yourself, your household, good, and for your generations to come. Like, y'all, this world is showing like, if you're watching what's going on, it's showing that it is going down drain. Okay, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. The material stuff is not gonna help what this world is doing to us, to our kids, to our grandkids, to our great grandkids, and so on and so on. Like, that's what we got to think about these days. But yeah, I'm not trying to make this video super long. So subscribe and come back for the next video that I have for y'all, okay? I'm gonna keep it as real as possible on this journey of building my relationship with God. And that's what I'm gonna name it. Building the realistic journey of building my life with God, okay? Because I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm gonna keep it 100. All right. So have a blessed day. I love y'all. Peace out, Claire babes.